Hi guys, it's Growing with Bacon. As you can see, it's the day after Valentine's. And like most of you guys and girls have purchased roses for your better half for Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's was yesterday. We had a great dinner. Now I want to do something with these roses. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing with them. I'm going to turn these cut roses into rose bushes. So my better half will have a bunch of rose bushes to plant. In this case, I am making a basket, rose basket. So did this last year, and I did it in the year before, and I did it like many years before. It works 95% of the time. It's a pretty easy process. All you need is all stuff that you can buy at the supermarket. So here, let's go over the items. Sorry about the camera work. So we have some all natural Canadian honey. We have from Fertilab, the rooted solution. And we have non-germinated regular Quebec potatoes, guys. All products locally produced here in Quebec, bought at the local supermarket. So let's get into it. Set up my camera, my workplace. So just go get yourself a big to average size potato out of the bag. Hopefully there is some in here. So just two regular potatoes, right? It's very simple going to go through this process with you. So I already pre-poured some honey in a jar for dipping. The rooted I added to the water where the roses are soaking in right now last night for about 12 hours at the recommended dose for feeding, because these roses were grown in Uruguay. They've probably been cut for now for a couple of days, so at least a week. And now we're going to turn all these cut roses, not all of them, but some of them, into a rose basket. And I should have roses for beginning of June. So then I just put them outside in 25-gallon buckets. Anyway, we'll go through the process. So let's start this off. So we take our potato, and since this year I usually do just red roses, so I would do 2 per potato. But this year we're gonna shake it up a bit. I don't like to take the bottom part of my stem. Get rid of that. You got a leaf here. Cut it right over the node, right behind, right under the node, and we're left with this. Keeping it in the right orientation. Stick it into honey, into your potato. Okay, so I got a red. I'm gonna do the 2 red sides first. I like to keep that off. Keep that. And just cut that. Oh shit. Pointing up. Okay. Make sure you keep it in the right orientation. Stick it into your potato. Same thing here. Strip your leaves. Buck off your flower. Keeping it in the right orientation. And there we go. So we'll just do a second one real quick so everybody sees it. And I don't have a 30-second video. Clean this up. So to speed up the process, just to repeat, 3 holes. I'm using a screwdriver because it makes just the perfect hole to It's just a perfect hole, nothing more complicated than that. 3 holes. Grab yourself a red rose. Don't use the bottom part completely. Give it a fresh cut, keeping the orientation. You want the bottom of the stem down first, because I've screwed this process up in the past. Screwed this up in the past and didn't work. So it's got to be really in the right orientation. Let's just cut off the flower on this girl. Give that a little shorter. Remove all the branches and leaves. So now, what's important, to bury this in about an inch of soil in a 5-gallon bucket, or you want at least your container to be at least 5 gallons per potato. So I am producing, I'm doing it off camera, I shouldn't be doing that. I am producing, I'm going to make 5 of these because I'm using a 25-gallon pot, 25-gallon pot, so I can put 5 in them. So I do 1 in the center, and then cut everybody off, and we're done. Clean up. So to speed up the process, just like Martha Stewart, I've made 5 of them. So I'm going to take my 5 cuttings and take my soil. I had pulled out a bunch of males out of the ground, and so I got like a couple of 25-gallon pots, and I'm just going to lay them on top and bury them in about an inch. And I should have, just keep them moderately watered, not over watered. You just don't want the soil to get completely dry. And these will all spread out new leaves and roots into the potato. Now I like to grow them out for 1 full season in the 25-gallon bucket. Okay, bring them inside, let them go dormant over the winter in a cold room. Bring them back outside, separate them, and plant them right into the ground. I get better results because of bigger root mass the second season around. So guys, don't throw away your roses. It's a great little tip, and it's just another way to use the root it from Fertilab. Everybody give it a try, let me know what happens. I'm pretty sure you'll have great results. I usually get about 85% return on these. It's a pretty simple process, works well. Happy Valentine's Day. Make your Valentine's Day last longer. So that's what we got for today. Sorry guys, no carrots in this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bacon out.